Carbon fibres are minute hairs of almost pure carbon. They may be tiny, but they're 3 times stronger and 4 times lighter than steel. Weaving them together and bonding them with a plastic resin, then moulding this material into a bike frame, creates one lean, mean pedalling machine. The first step is to take detailed measurements of the rider, height, weight and limb length, as well as shoulder width for handlebar spacing, the inner leg for the seat placement, and even shoe size for the positioning of the pedals near the front wheel. Computer software translates this data into a geometric diagram of a bike frame. A cutting machine slices out carbon fibre shapes that will become the major components. The frame is made up of 9 parts. Each part is made with an aluminium mould and a latex balloon called a bladder. The bladder is wrapped with a layer of carbon fibre. The fibres in the material all run in one direction, so to add strength, several layers are applied in a specific crisscross pattern. After coating the mould cavity with a release agent to prevent sticking, the wrapped bladder is placed inside, and an inflation cap is installed. The mould is placed in a specialised heat press. A gas supply is connected, and a temperature and pressure monitor are attached. The inflated bladder forces the carbon fibre to take the shape of the cavity. After about 20 minutes, the moulded part is removed and the refining process begins. A technician sands off any release agent residue and then machines the part to exact specifications for a precision fit with its connecting parts. Following the geometric diagram, the bicycle frame is assembled like a puzzle. Once everything fits together properly, the pieces are disassembled, and the connectors are coated with a super strong aerospace adhesive. The parts are reassembled and then cured in an oven for about half an hour. The bicycle frame now goes onto an inspection table. Using digital measuring equipment, the assembly is checked for alignment. The next step is to install test wheels to see if they rotate properly. Back to the frame. The excess glue that oozed out when the parts were slid together is removed, and the frame is given an overall sanding. The surface must be perfectly smooth before it can be painted. The painting is done by hand with spray guns. The first coat is a primer and sealer. Then adhesive stencils are applied one at a time. The next coat is a clear automotive lacquer. This protects the paint against UV light and chipping. Next, a tap is used to remove paint that dried inside the threads at the base of the frame, where the gear mechanisms are mounted. This process is repeated at the head, where the handlebars attach. Now it's just a matter of installing the specific components that the customer ordered. The carbon fibre frame delivers maximum strength and stiffness with minimal weight. Which is good, really, if I'm going to ride it. And that saddle looks a bit thin too.